We're going to try this again. I'm getting really sick of the chopping. This is the second take on this. I don't know if it's my computer or YouTube. Welcome to a late night episode 63 of Psycho's Platters. I hope everybody's doing good out there. I want to say thank you very much. I've got a few new subscribers since episode 62. Some of them I could tell were from the Wax Museum with Ronnie Dark's listeners and the YouTube vinyl community. So I thank you. Literally, I got another couple of listeners. I am 9 away from 100. I am working on this will be 2 years Psycho Platters has been here. I started out in August 12. It is August 14. I certainly would love to see 9 more people at least between now and Labor Day. It would be absolutely beautiful. I'm here in the office room. Yeah, I got some strange stuff. Books, Care Bears. We're not even going to talk about why. Another 45 show. You guys loved my last one. I'm going to give you another one. This is literally the newest 45 find that I happen to have. I have 2 different finds. Both were on the same day, and I thought it was really cool. First one I'm going to show you, they literally turned out to be 10 cents a piece. I found 10 of them. I got them total for $1. How about I tell you the first one right off the bat? And these are all in really decent shape, too, by the way. An original Hank Williams. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Do you have some for me? All right, whatever. So, seriously, my first original Hank 45. I've got a bunch of 78s, but I know that's my first 45. How about on Arwen? Jan and Arnie's Jenny Lee and Gotta Get a Date. I've got the other Jan and Arnie 45, but I didn't have this one. That's kind of pretty cool. Here's another one here. First one in my collection. An Everly Brothers EP. I have never seen Everly Brothers EP. I wish the cover was still with this, okay? 2 songs on here are Ray Charles covers, one original of theirs, and a Gene Vincent Bebop-a-Lula. Really nice shape on this. Last show I showed you a Buddy Holly on Brunswick. Now I show you The Crickets Not Fade Away and Oh Boy on Brunswick. I snagged that. Patsy Cline, Stop the World and Walking Dream on Black Decca. Roulette, Buddy Knox, No It's Not Party Doll, It's Hula Love and Devil Woman on Roulette. Les Paul and Mary Ford, Mockingbird Hill and Chicken Feed. Ebb, Label, Crazy Crazy Crazy, and Buzz 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 with the Hollywood Flames. This one was kind of a mystery on Purple Capital, Statue of the Bay, and It Is No Secret by Joe Allison and his Nashville Boys. It's not in the book. I have no clue. Can't wait to listen to that. And lastly, on a pinkish white Chancellor label, Dee Dee Diana and Ooh La La. So that was the first find, okay? Like I said, 10 cents a piece. Didn't do too bad for a buck's worth. There was, unfortunately, some really scratched up Beatles and solo stuff. Made me sad. Really did. It was kind of beyond saving in my book. Doug Fields, though, he was a real smarmy-marmy. He did good. There was another Hank Williams original I left there, Cold Cold Heart. He managed to clean that sucker up pretty nice. The label was a little screwy. That's half the reason why I didn't get it. But he did good, too, on that find. Second find happened to be at a Goodwill, same day, earlier in the day, actually, and something screamed out in my brain, go there now. And usually when that happens, I go there now. As I showed you last episode, look what happened when I listened to my brain. Well, it happened again. I go in there. There was a new batch of albums. Nothing really to write home about. But for the first time since that Goodwill opened, there was 45s. A decent-sized plastic tub of them, for that matter, too. What did Paul find? How about I tell you, most of it was jazz and R&B. Starting off with Sketches on Standards, Stan Kenton, on Capitol, Volume 1. These records are VG to near mint. Green Capitol, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Columbia extended play from the 1938 Carnegie Hall Jazz Concert. Benny Goodman and his orchestra, 1 O'Clock Jump and Don't Be That Way on a blue Columbia Masterworks. This is a gatefold double 45 extended play. Glenn Miller plays selections from the film The Glenn Miller Story. There's your gatefold, talks a little bit more about it. And it is a silver-colored RCA 45 extended play labels. This was kind of neat. One of the only box sets I snagged. It says here, Columbia Extended Play, 1937/38 Jazz Concert No. 2. Benny Goodman and his orchestra, trio, and quartet featuring Harry James, Lionel Hampton, Gene Krupa, Teddy Wilson, and Ziggy Elman. All really nice. There's 4 45 EPs in here, along with a story of the listings in here, all blue Columbia Masterworks labels. This is kind of cool in my opinion. Once again, another Columbia Extended Play, Skin Deep and the Mooch by Duke Ellington. Front, back, red Columbia this time though. This one's a triple EP, really nice. Columbia Extended Play, Volume 2. Benny Goodman, the famous 1938 Carnegie Hall Jazz Concert on Columbia Masterworks with Harry James, Teddy Wilson, Gene Krupa, Lionel Hampton, Ziggy Elman, Just Stacy, Johnny Hodges, and many other great jazz artists. Like I said, it's a double gatefold. Just keeps going. And the labels, like I said, the covers on these things, fantastic. Fan-flippin-tastic. Blue Columbia Masterworks. Get in there. Okay. Let's see. The rest of these are in company sleeves or otherwise. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. This one was from a different little find. Sweet Mama Treetop Roll and a red ribbon by the Mariners on Columbia. They actually have the Mariners in the book, but not this particular 45. Should I need to report this? Maybe. I'm guessing 1950-51. Also, the Cheers, I Need Your Lovin' Bazoom. It's a Lieber Stoller cut along with Arrivederci on Purple Capital. Somebody famous came out of this band, but I cannot remember what. And I also found another Columbia 45 picture sleeve, Elvis Presley, for old time's sake, on orange. Okay, back to the Jazz RB find. This is kind of weird. All right, how about I tell you that this is a cover of Patsy Cline's "I Fall to Pieces" on Jake Bill Records out of California by a Kenny Husky. Never heard of this guy. I'll be listening to that. This one here. What the heck? Excuse me a second. Okay. On Jan L. Records, Secret Heart by Joel and the Town Criers on a Circa record sleeve, and My Dreams Are Drifting. Kind of neat. I want to take an assumption that this could be a promo. It doesn't state that, but it is a white label. This one here, Jesse Lee Turner is in the guide, but not this particular record, on Sudden. Together and the Elopers. It says here, distributed by Rendezvous Records. Got a nice copy of Moody Blues, The Voice, with a picture sleeve. An Annette 45 on Vista, I Love You Baby and Talk to Me Baby. This one, I'm not quite sure what this is. I mean, it says Charles Hines and the Anita Kerr Singers, and I've heard of them before, but it said Satellite Records for him. And lastly, this one was kind of cool in my opinion. It says here, Dixieland Jazz, Ray Liberto and his famous Door 5, the performances of an authentic New Orleans jazz in their expressive versatility in the various styles of Dixieland. A truly exciting band. From the famous Door nightclub in Bourbon Street in New Orleans, the greatest lounge in America for original Dixieland music where it was born in New Orleans. Now, like I said, it came in this kind of sleeve, kind of strange. And on here, it's on Carnival Records, and it's autographed. I don't know who this is. It says Tiger, Rag, Stampede, and Why Don't You Come to Louisiana. That's half the reason why I got it, because it was signed, and then, like I said, the sleeve's kind of weird. And lastly, I found this in the box, and I won this off of the Wax Museum Ronnie Dark show. Kind of really cool. I love the birds. The times they are changing, and she don't care about time. This one here was a Sundazed Record Store Day release, I think from 2013. And hold on a minute. I love how they went and did the Columbia labels to make it look like a beautiful white label promo on red vinyl. Oh, it's sweet. I love it so much. So, that was pretty much what it is. Guys, you guys have been so helpful to me in the support of this show. And I love doing this show, and I'm hoping to continue to do this show for quite a while. But like I said, you're going to have to bear with me. A lot of things got moved around in the stock. My memory isn't that hot anymore for 63 shows, so I might just have to start going through the bookcases, and some of them could be repeats. Okay, and some will be new, some will be repeats. But I'll try to keep the old stuff out if I can remember. Problem is like I said, my memory is just kind of not so well anymore. But I do love you guys. Keep up with the support. Please go tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your frenemies about Psycho's Platters, and also Knights of the Round Turn Table with myself, Doug Fields, and a soon-to-be-named third host. We are talking with this guy. He's pretty nice, and I think he'd be a great addition to the show. And we're hoping very soon here to have our first interview show. Due to the move and everything, I'm pushing everything off by a week or two. At the end of August, I'll get to see some of these Rockabilly Hall of Famers again, and we will try to shore it up for in September. Okay, guys? So bear with me. I appreciate your patience at this point. Shout outs, like I said, Wax Museum with Ronnie Dark. You think by the way I talk so much that he's sponsored by him, but no, he's actually one of my best friends, seriously, musically, out of Syracuse, New York. He has the best damn Sunday night radio show, 6 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Go like him on Facebook, like lots of other people, hundreds and hundreds of people have already done. He's been doing it for 4+ years, no, 5? Oh, heck, I forget. A long time. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think it's 5 years. I'm sorry. But like and subscribe him, please, along with the Night Owl Lounge with Mike Adams that comes out right after from 9 to 10 Central Standard Time. Like the shows on Facebook. Click the links. Sunday night, you will get the best ear candy you've ever had. Truthfully. Shindig Magazine, I love you guys, even though our Barnes & Noble has stopped carrying you. I don't know why. I will probably get a subscription real soon to you guys. Vintage Rock Magazine out of England is another one. I won a nice little prize from them, and I hope in the next broadcast or two I'll get to show you what it is. It is going to be a sweet new album piece to my collection as well. And you know what? That's what I know right now. If you're bored, please go off and look at some of the old episodes of Psycho Platters, please. And let's see, what else? Mean Mr. Mayo is another one that's been entertaining me lately. Wes Farrar, Rob Clark, a lot of good people. Please go check them out as well. You will not be disappointed. I heard Crate Junkies is back. Finally, you bastard. You're finally back. Took you long enough. All right, I'm just giving you crap. Till next episode, take care. God bless. Rock on. And I love you guys. I really do. Take care.